Nawasalimia tena jioni ya leo. Asante for this moment. Something has been bothering me, and I think it's high time we face it and we come reason together. I'm not afraid to say that the government, this regime, the executive, okay, let me be specific. They have, there's something called divide and rule. It's working amongst us perfectly well. I don't know if you guys are keen on this. This regime has succeeded to bring differences between the security personnel, that is the police and everything, and the people, ordinary citizens. They have succeeded in that because if you can see the kind of relationship that is existing between the security and the people, it's really bad. They have succeeded. Our leaders, the elected leaders, yes. The relationship between our MPs and everything, okay, these people, the leaders we have in this country today, is not good with the ordinary mwananchi. As much as they are attending their meetings and clapping for them, they're not with them. Because the trust that was to exist between the ordinary mwananchi and their representatives whom they have sent to represent them in legislating and oversight, they have failed them. Now, as if that is not enough, the church has come in. People don't trust church anymore. And you see, they have gone all the way to the pulpit. They have made sure that those people at the pulpit, who are the priests, the pastors, the reverends, the bishops, have been compromised in a manner that they don't listen to their congregation anymore. Their opinion is what matters, not the opinion of the followers, of the congregants. As you can see, there is a lot of division between the people who lead some institutions and the followers of the institution. The church is already divided. The people are disconnected from their leaders. The security was supposed to be a protection, is already disconnected, and there's hatred between the people and the security. If you're not seeing this up to this point, then you're blind. The devil is using the executive to compromise or even to utilize the divide and rule tact. And at this point, I know the citizens are alone. But when I was going through the Bible today, I had to look at the compromised servants of God who are supposed to give us direction. They have taken sides. When we talk about a compromised servant of God, it refers to individuals who were once called by God to serve Him, to serve God, but later allowed sin, fear, pride, or worldly distractions to interfere with their calling. These compromises not only affect them, but also those they were meant to lead, which is their congregation. see, we have biblical examples whereby we see the compromised gentlemen who are called by God, but they allowed the world to guide them. These guys, they begin with a divine assignment, but later depart from God's instructions, integrity, or standards. I think in this case that we are experiencing today, they are departing from God's instruction knowingly out of weakness. Weakness being the desires to own the world, to have what the world gives, to have it soft in terms of material and favors. Let's look at King Saul in the book of 1 Samuel 15, verse 10 to 23. He disobeyed God. He disobeyed God's command by sparing King Agag and the best animals. It's because of fear and people, or that is the fear of people and desire to please them. In this case, the people we are seeing from the pulpit, what they are saying, the utterances, they are trying to please someone. Look at what, and as a result, Saul was rejected. And I believe that if the trend is going on, God is going to reject some of these servants who ambao wanajipendekeza kama watumishi wa Mungu mpaka they go ahead to lie to the authorities for their own interest. But in the real sense, they are bringing conflicts, interdenominational conflicts. And also people are going to reject them. The people who are supposed to give directions, people are going to run away from them, are already run away from them. They don't trust them anymore. Because why? Because they want to please someone. Oh my God. Look at Samson in the book of Judges 13 to 16, whereby he gave in to lust and revealed his secret to Delilah. It's because the flesh desired and pride in his strength. He trusted so much in himself. Like we are seeing some of the people trusting themselves on the authorities bestowed on them, on the money they have stolen, actually. But what happens at the end? We can see Samson got lost. His strength got lost, his eyes and dignity, though he was restored in death. So it was useless. Look at Judas Iscariot. We know what happened. He was betrayed by just 30 pieces of silver. And because he loved money, his guilt drove him to suicide. And many other. So all these things are caused by fear of people. And in this case, if we look at the book of Proverbs 29 verse 25, the men of God fear men. They're afraid of, if they stand with people, they're going to lose favor from the Most High. Pride, that one has sat kabisa, imejikalisha kiti ya sofa. Some of our leaders, when you hear someone say, it's my money that I'm using to do 1, 2, 3, that is pride. So whatever you say is none. I don't care. There is no amount of the noise that we're going to make that will stop me from doing this. That is pride. It will soon bring them down. We also have love of money, lust of the flesh, and spiritual laziness, and also lack of accountability. So what we are looking forward into after this is God is going to lose favor and power over us. Damaged testimony or ministry, the ministry in this case, people completely don't trust the church and the leaders in those churches. Some of these people, of course, not all churches, not all ministers that have lost favor in the eyes of men, but some have already lost that. We have this clergy, some of them have misled the congregation. When you go to you're favored, umepewa vitu, umeweka kwa mfuko yako, haijafaidi wale watu mko nao hapo, and then you come, you lie to them, you mislead them, they make wrong choices because you were fed well. Not them, but you as an individual. And remember, God has entrusted you to be a shepherd of these people, but you misled them. But at the end of the day, you need to know that you'll be judged or you'll be rejected. As much as you will go around telling people that you will curse them, who gave you the power to curse? Over what? So what I'm trying to say here is that we have lost direction. People have disconnected themselves from the institutions that are supposed to be connected with. It's high time. Men of God and women of God. I know some of you who have been compromised, you will not like this message. But it's high time you get it. Because a time has come for us to speak. We cannot continue lying to ourselves. We cannot continue closing our eyes when we see spiritual issues being compromised, when actually they're supposed to guide us. But you can still return to God. He's the one who called you. I wish you well. Continue staying in fire of God, fire for God, that is, and avoid compromise, being compromised. Don't bend the rules to please men. All of us are mortal. You don't need to fear anyone. I pray to God that He'll give you insight and give you divine understanding for you to do the right thing. For this and for the executive and this regime, because we have never seen this happening. Bring us back to you, because we're already separated. We are disconnected, and it's not very good. I wish you well.